This video is going to be about the very best lip formulas that Kiko Milano has to offer. I'm going to be showing you a bunch of lip swatches. Let's get into it. Okay, so I have some limited edition lip formulas in here, but these are limited edition lip formulas that you will likely be able to find on sale at Kiko Milano and that they will very likely bring back because they always do these lip formulas. So let's just start out with the limited edition ones that I have here. And first up, we have these duo lipstick and gloss that Kiko Milano does. This version they have been doing for 2 years now in their holiday collection, so I'm pretty certain this is doing well for them and that we're gonna see it again, and I do think I've seen it on sale. So this product has a matte lipstick on the one side. This matte lipstick is lovely. It's very comfortable, it's pigmented, very smooth on the lips. It doesn't feel dry. And then we have a gloss that is very lightweight, and I feel like even with the gloss, this lip product just, it doesn't slide around. I don't feel like it's too smeary. I don't feel like it's not long lasting because of that. I feel like this product actually lasts for a really long time for like what it is. It's very comfortable. It looks amazing. It just looks so perfecting and smooth and kind of like blurring on the lips if you use it together or like the lipstick on its own. I feel like this is just a product that instantly gives your lips a very glamorous and full and just smooth look. There's something about this. It's kind of like beautifying for the lips. I'm very impressed with this formula. I have a lot of shades in this. And yeah, I think this is absolutely amazing. Definitely something to keep your eye on if you like a full on like color on the lips. Then next up, I have here the metallic lipsticks that Kiko Milano comes out with basically every holiday season. I think we've seen this like 3 or 4 years in a row, and this is just such a beautiful metallic formula. Kiko Milano just does this formula so well. I feel like they make it look very elevated, very classic. It's not too frosty. It has just the right amount of metallicness. They also always are packaged really beautifully. They also always have like really beautiful embossing. They look very glittery on the outside, but on the inside it's a very smooth, comfortable, creamy but not smeary metallic formula. I am not into a lot of metallic formulas, but especially during the holiday season, I wear these a lot and they do a great job on them, and I totally get why they keep coming back. I think these are a really popular product for them. Then we have a formula that they have just come out with, and I'm pretty sure you can still find it and you probably will be able to find it for quite some time. I was very impressed, and I have been very impressed with this product since I tried it. So this is from the Golden Oasis collection, and this is the Nourish and Shine lip oil. This is such a good lip oil formula. It is so good that I'm kind of thinking, is this now my #1 lip oil formula in my collection? This is so hydrating. It lasts a long time for a lip oil. It does have a little bit of a grippy feel to the lips. It is a little bit on the thicker side, but because of that, it is so hydrating. This is great for dry lips, and it is great if you want your lips to look super full and plumped. There's no plumping sensation with this, but as you apply this on the lips, it just looks so glass-like, so glossy, and I just love the feel. I have 2 shades. These don't really have a lot of color to them. I would love to see these again in their regular range or in other limited editions with a little bit more color. There's just something very like jelly and fresh looking about these, and I don't know, I just love the feel of these on the lips. I'm just the kind of person, I more often feel like a lip product is too thin than that I feel like it is too thick. It is definitely on the thicker side, but it's just so incredibly moisturizing and it looks so good on the lips. I am a huge fan of these. Alright, we have some more lip oils, and these are actually the formula that is also in the regular range. I do have a limited edition one here. This is from the Dreamphoria collection, so it's a limited edition color, but this formula is in the regular range, and here I have one from the regular range. This one is shade 01. It is kind of like iridescent almost clear, but it has a iridescent shimmer color. So this formula is a little bit thinner, still very hydrating, very nice and glossy. We have some nice colors in it. It looks a little bit more like a more pigmented gloss. This is just incredibly comfortable, easy to wear, easy to throw on. It is in the 3D Hydra packaging, so if you're looking for these, they are in the same packaging, but it's a different product. And I just think these are really lovely, just so easy to wear. Just a little bit thinner, as I said, than the Nourish and Shine lip oils, but I still think these are great. But these are not, I think, in my top 3 lip oils from my whole collection, but these are still really lovely, and I do really like that we have some more colors in them. I just really love wearing a lip oil with a little bit of a tint to it. And this one also has a little bit of a smaller applicator, which is a little bit more easy to apply when you have smaller lips. And then of course we have the 3D Hydra lip glosses. I recently did a video lip swatching all of the 3D Hydra lip gloss shades that I have. I lip swatched 19 shades in that video, so if you really want to see the in-depth of all of those shades, check out that video. I will link it down below. I think it would be helpful if you're kind of like just getting into these, just finding out about the hype and just want to see like what your ideal color is. I really think this is such a beautiful formula. It's very comfortable. We have a lot of shades, and I think for me that is one of the best things about this formula. Like, you have so many options, from more metallic to more sparkly to more shimmery to creams. And I just feel like this is such a flattering formula. It's never like sticky or too gritty. I think this is very comfortable, and it just has such a nice look on the lips. It's very glossy. It just looks amazing, and I never have any issues with this not feeling comfortable or looking weird on the lips. Like, this doesn't sink into the lip lines or anything like that. This is a great formula. It is hyped for a reason. Next up, we have to talk about these Glossy Dream lipsticks. I think this might be my personal favorite. It's hard to choose, but I think this might be my personal favorite. This is a very glassy looking, glossy looking lipstick that has a little bit of a shimmer in it, which makes it look more dimensional. It's not chunky, it is not too noticeable, but it definitely adds a little bit of something to the lips that it just adds a little bit of interest. We have other lip products by Kiko Milano that are more of like a tinted shine, and this one definitely has a little bit of shimmer in it, but I just love the way that it looks. We have some really fun colors in this range. I feel like it kind of like changes which colors are available. Like, I believe they discontinued some. Sometimes I see some on sale, but I really love the shade 202. This is really like a bit of a warmer pink color, and this is just my favorite. It's so fresh, it's so beautiful, and I just really love that added little bit of shimmer that just makes it look so like fresh and fun on the lips. I think just the amount of shimmer is really well like balanced in this lipstick, and it just blends so well. Everything blends so well together. I really enjoy these, and these are also not too thick. They're not sticky. I feel like they last for a fair amount of time, but there's gonna be some transfer because it is a very like glossy lip product. This is really like that gloss in the stick kind of formula. I really love these. I never really hear anybody about them, but they are great. It's a great formula, especially just the look on the lips with these is amazing. Next up, these are the Jelly Stylos. This is a little bit less of a like gloss in the stick. It almost feels a little bit more like a tinted balm. It has something a little bit more jelly and almost grippy feeling to it. I really like these, especially the shade 507. This is a really nice kind of like rosy color. I feel like these have a little bit more substance to them. Like, they are a little bit more grippy. They feel a little bit more hydrating than the tinted lip balms from Kiko Milano. Those are not in this video because I think those are too thin and not very hydrating. If you like those but you want something that gives your lips a little bit more like moisturization, these are great. I really like these. We also have in this range, in the Jelly Stylo range, a like outlier, a product that is a little bit different. This is the one in 501, and this is such a nice shimmer topper which makes your lips look wet. It is a wet look effect on the lips, and it feels very comfortable. It's kind of like, it doesn't really have a tint to it, but it's just such a beautiful, gorgeous shimmer and shine that is just not too chunky and not too overpowering. I think this one is really beautiful. I think this is really like a product on its own. There's nothing really like this in the Kiko Milano range. There are no other colors. I think it's interesting that they just like put this together as like the same kind of formula. I really enjoy these. They are very hydrating and just lovely to wear on the lips. Then these Smart lipsticks I think are just amazing. By the way, I do have to mention that with Kiko Milano, and probably with other brands as well, but what I've noticed with Kiko Milano is that not all of the colors in a range from a formula are created equal. So I would suggest that if you are interested in a certain color, make sure that you've seen a swatch, that you swatch it yourself. Don't just go off the Kiko Milano website, because oftentimes it's not very accurate, like the photos and the colors. I would really say like make sure you've seen it in store, or make sure you've seen it on someone. Like it can happen that there is another color in this range, for example, that is all of a sudden way like drier or way less pigmented. So definitely keep that in mind. Like the shades that I'm showing you here, all of them I really enjoy. But with some of these ranges, I have tried some shades that were kind of iffy. So that's something important to note with Kiko Milano. So with these Smart lipsticks, I have shade 457 and 458, both really nice cool tone, kind of like pinky mauve shades. I think this is such a beautiful formula. It is a creamy formula that stays on for a really long time, looks really smooth on the lips. It's not smeary, and it just looks very like blurring, perfecting once again. I love it when I find lip products that are kind of like blurring, perfecting. These are great. These are so beautiful. I just love the way these make my lips look and feel. I feel like there's nothing I can say about these that I don't like. And these are also like super affordable. I also really love these colors. But today I'm not really talking about the colors specifically, even though I am showing you some swatches. I just feel like this has everything. It's long lasting, it's comfortable, and it looks amazing on the lips. So to me, these are supposed to be the more like affordable option at Kiko Milano, but I don't feel like they are any worse in any way than these other products. This might be in my top 3 lip formulas from Kiko Milano. It's hard to choose, but these are great, and every time I wear these, the way it looks just makes me so happy. Then I have here the long-lasting matte liquid lipsticks, or the Matte Veil liquid lip color by Kiko Milano. This is a very liquid lipstick that dries down fully matte. This is not a hydrating formula. I have to tell you that if you have very dry lips, you might find this a little bit too drying, but I just really enjoy the way this looks on the lips. I have some really beautiful colors in these. It's not exactly drying, but it's also not like gonna add some hydration. So I personally would wear these when I don't have like very dry lips. So in the spring, summer, I can definitely get away with these. I just really like how smooth these look on the lips. I personally just feel like they look very smoothing and very like kind of like blurry on the lips. They just make the lips look more full by how kind of like perfected they look. Of course, they're gonna emphasize a little bit more lip lines because it's like a full dry down matte product than, for example, the like 2-in-1 lipstick and gloss that I just showed you from the holiday collection. But I really enjoy this liquid lipstick formula, and I think there are just some really great shades in this range. Then a range that is absolutely lovely if you find the right shade, but if you find the wrong shade, if you buy the wrong shade, it can be absolutely terrible. But these are the Unlimited Double Touch by Kiko Milano, and if you find the right shade, I'm sure there are a lot of shades that work well, but you can get a little bit unlucky. If you find the right shade, then it's super comfortable, smooth looking, long wearing, easy to reapply if it's needed, and just an overall lovely lip formula if you want something that is very long lasting. I have also tried long lasting lip formulas that just don't want to be reapplied, and this is just so easy to reapply. Also, the gloss that these have is so hydrating, so lovely. It is just an absolutely lovely formula, and I feel like that helps a ton. Like the color part of this is just very sticky, very liquidy, then it dries down, and you definitely need at first that glossy part, but even as that glossy part kind of like wears off a little bit, you can reapply it. But even as it wears off, it still feels like hydrated, your lips still feel good, and I don't mind it as it wears off. So it's really like that first application is kind of needed, but after that you're good. And that is really what I enjoy about these. I feel like a lot of these style of lip products are kind of finicky as you go like throughout the day. They just crumble off a little bit, they start feeling really dry as the gloss wears off, and I feel like especially with this shade 120, I've used this a bunch. This one works really well for me. I also know for a fact that 121 is a really nice shade, but last year there was a limited edition with new shades like the Emma Roberts x Kiko Milano, a limited double touch range, and quite a lot of those shades were very watery and they didn't look smooth on the lips. So be sure that you buy a good shade, and then it's a lovely formula. And then that's actually gonna be all of the lip formulas that I have to talk about with you today. Let me know if you also enjoy these, or maybe there's something I haven't mentioned from the brand that you are really into. Let me know. Is there something that I'm forgetting about, something I should try? I do have to say that in the range from Dreamforia, there is this lip formula which is really interesting. So I have here the Dreamforia Shape Changer Satin Lipstick in 05. This is kind of like a bullet liquid lipstick. Like, it's very creamy. You apply it and it goes on almost like liquidy, melty, very soft and creamy, and then it dries down and it becomes a very smooth, blurring, comfortable, long-wearing matte lipstick. I haven't used this formula that much yet, but I actually was really impressed with this one. This is also a nice one, but I think that's all for what I've tried. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and then I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.